Salams and hello there. Thanks for checking out another Eats Meets West recipe. As I'm taping this, it's almost New Year's and it's time for a fresh start. So with that in mind, I'm sharing my recipe for chicken tikka Caesar salad. Crispy greens, creamy dressing, and delectable chicken tikka pieces make a scrumptious, healthy start. And I'll show you another way to enjoy the chicken tikka in case you're not up for a salad just yet. So before we get started, please take a second to subscribe and like the video. I really appreciate it. On to the chicken tikka. These are usually boneless pieces of chicken marinated in yogurt and spices and typically barbecued. I have an easier way of cooking them and I'll show you how once I marinate the chicken. So I have about 2 pounds of skinless chicken tenderloins cut into 1-inch pieces. You can use chicken thighs as well. Remove as much of the moisture as possible from the chicken pieces before adding 2 teaspoons of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of a good Tandoori Spice mix, I use the Shan brand, 2 tablespoons of plain Greek yogurt, 2 teaspoons of ground coriander and 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, and a half teaspoon of biryani or kanafe food coloring or orange gel food color, along with a 1/4 teaspoon of citric acid and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Lastly, add 3 tablespoons of oil and mix it all together. Then leave it to marinate for at least 15 minutes. Next, I'll make the dressing. This is what I call my standard white sauce dressing. I use it not only for the salad, but also as a condiment for when I make my Afghani-style brown rice. I'll put up a recipe on that soon. It's very simple to make. In a bowl, I've added 3 heaping tablespoons each of sour cream and mayonnaise. To this, I add a half teaspoon of garlic and onion powders, a 1/4 teaspoon each of dried oregano and coarse ground black pepper, a half teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon each of lemon juice and dried cilantro, along with a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar and around 3 tablespoons of water. Whisk this all together and refrigerate until ready to use. This sauce can be made in advance because as it sets, the flavors really develop. I also love putting the sauce in a squeeze bottle. As for cooking the chicken, I prefer to pan fry the pieces. No special equipment needed, just a non-stick skillet and your stovetop. I add a teaspoon or so of oil to the pan and heat it over medium-high. Then add the chicken pieces without overlapping them and adjust the heat so that they sizzle but do not burn. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes or until they're slightly blackened on one side. Then turn them over and reduce the heat to medium-low. Cover for a couple of minutes for the chicken to cook through. Uncover for another minute or so and then remove the pieces to a serving plate. Continue this until all the chicken is cooked through. Once cooled for a few minutes, add them to a bed of fresh chopped romaine, add Parmesan shavings and croutons along with a healthy drizzle of the creamy dressing. This is an incredible salad full of taste and textures. Another way to enjoy the chicken is by making a wrap. I use a lavash bread and fill it with the salad, chopped tomatoes and onions, along with slices of dill pickles and pieces of the chicken tikka. Drizzle the dressing on top and roll it up for an amazing chicken tikka wrap. So many possibilities with this chicken tikka. I'll be sharing some other unique ways to enjoy this chicken, so please be sure to subscribe for more recipes. As usual, recipe details are in the description box below. Thanks for sticking around till the end, friends. With salam.